Hey everyone, welcome. My name is Luis Rosada. I create this guide to help you to improve your skill in data structures and algorithms with Golang. I will bring some step like, for example, we will study algorithms, data structures, binary search, he he other think about uh, data structure. Well, the first thing that we will study is bubble sort. Bubble sort is inside of algorithm. Okay, it's the first one. Sorting on sort algorithm will have a bubble sort. Well, what is bubble sort? Bubble sort is the one of the most simple forms of stringers sorting is that of comparing each item with every other item in some list. However, as the description may imply, this form of sort is not particularly efficient. Okay, that's the description concretely about bubble sorts. For example, if you have one list, but this list is not uh, sorted, you can, like for example, use the bubble sort to sort. You will sort this list for ascending uh, order. Well, for create this function bubble sort, we need some step that I think this step is the most important. You need how to understand this step. Uh, Steps. After that, you will understand. You will create or use this algorithm. The first thing is the bubble sort has two um, for loops. The first one is loop for control the numbers of iterations. The second is for compares adjacent elements. Inside of the second, we have one condition to swap if out of order. If it's on, if the list is out of order, we need to swap. Uh, I will bring some example how we will swap, like change the position of some item inside of array. Okay, the first I will compare the first one with the second. If look here, if the first one is I can say the first one is big, for example, is the best condition. Yeah, it's the first one is bigger than the second one. uh, I need to swap. Okay, swap, like the change position. I will explain more with code here. uh, Wait, I will create one function. This called bubble uh, sorting sort. This function what we need to do here. Let's bubble sort. Well, the first here, this function will receive one array that we call list. uh, I can say here write list. After that, write here the type of this list will be, for example, integer of. Here is the return of this list will be the same type. Okay. What's the first thing? I will create one variable. I will call n. This n will receive the length uh, of the array or list. I will write here list. After that, I will create the first loop. No, the first loop control the number of iteration. The number of iteration. If it's that, I can that the iteration will start on 0. We will start on 0. It will finish when on the last item of array. After that, we can do a crazy. Yeah. The second loop will compare adjacent elements. Compares adjacent elements. What this means? Compares adjacent elements. Well, compare is like I need to know if the first element is bigger than the second, because if the first is bigger than the second element, this this array or list is out of I write here, yes, is out of order. I'm saying is out of order because, well, I will write here the second array, the second loop will start on 0 2. J will be can say n means 1 means I means 1. Okay. E J plus plus. After that, I need to compare. Okay. I need to compare the first element with the second element. For that, I will create one condition to compare the first with the second. List will be the first element J, because why we will not use I, but we are using J? Because I is wholly used for control the number of number of iterations. EJ is used for comparing adjacent elements. Say adjacent element. For example, this we have one list. For example, one list 1, 2, 3, 4. One one is adjacent of 2. Say if 2 and 2 is adjacent with 3. Say is that, yes, that is adjacent. It's comparing the first with the second. It continuing comparing if all this array is in correct position. I can say that because if I can explain more here. For example, this array is not ordered, is out of order. Is out of order. We need to order the array. To order is need to start of a small to big one. The most big one, like 18 inside of array. The most like the some small item need to be the first item on array. It will continue like that. If we will need to if we will look here, for example, this array is different of that because here start with 4. But 4, if we compare it, 4 is bigger than the second? No, it's not bigger than the second. No. Understand? For that, we hold change here because this number, this is bigger than second. If I will say like that's my first, right now this is my second element. I can say that this is bigger than the second element. In our idea, that is not correct. We need to change. Okay, we need to change. For that, here I will compare if the first one, the first element is bigger than the second one, say the second element j plus 1. If if it's correct, I need to swap, swap, swap. I need to swap. For that, how we will do that? I know the first element j, uh, j, list j. Here you put the list again. List will be the j plus 1 will be equal a list, one cent, of j plus 1 because we will change the position with the list of j. After that, I will return the item. I can type here return list. Okay, that's idea. For that, we will create the same idea, but to solve one problem right now. Uh, I, I, I have this problem. For example, given given array names with n objects colored red, white, or blue, sort them in a place so that objects of the same color are adjacent with the colors in the order red, white, and the blue. We will use the integers 0, 1, and 2 to represent the color red, white, and blue, respectively. You must solve this problem without using the library's sorts function. Well, we'll do the same, okay? We'll do the same thing that we did here, but we'll explain again what we are doing. We need to sort, okay? Is whole that is very simple. It's very simple. Okay, I will write here n, and again that will len. If I will put the nums. What's nums? Nums is our list. Okay. After that, I will create the first loops. First loop is for what? I don't understand. First loop is for control the number of interactions. Okay, control the number of interactions. Uh, for control the number of iteration, I will use I. Will start on 0. I will finish on the last item of this list. Uh, After that, I will create the second loop. Okay, second loop of j will be equal 0 to. It will start, for example, j will be j n. That's the j minus I minus 1 e j plus plus. After that, here I can create the condition. If I will put here, if the I can say the names j is bigger than names j plus 1. Okay, j plus 1 is the second item of array. Okay, this iteration is for continuing uh, continuing or continuing to compare. We need to compare each item of element adjacent one. For that, I can write here if it's correct. I will repeat again. Names will be j. Names or names like they will write like numbers. Will be equal names again. E will be j plus 1. That's because we need to change this value. Will be here. Let's say e names will j whole. Okay. This function don't have a return. This means that I not need to write a return like we write here one return because I write here he needs to return one array. Okay, I will try to run the code. Okay, it's passed. I can submit the code if understand other parts. Okay, so congratulations. Okay, that's that's okay. This this one that we have, I type it here. Our, for example, here, that's the complexity. Okay, 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 that's correct. Uh, okay, okay, it's correct. It's the most important. It's correct. I will finish the video right now.